Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the last episode of Suhoor Talks with Imam Magid. I'm your host, Brother Mohammed. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about knowledge, the importance of it, how to gain beneficial knowledge, and how to act upon it. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Sheikh.
How's the energy?
Energy is good. I feel like at this last point of Ramadan, this is when we got to push for like full throttle.
Yes.
Yeah.
But have touched down, brother.
Yeah. But there's a little bit of
100%.
sadness though, Sheikh.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah.
It's sad living this beautiful month.
Yeah. Like subhanAllah, it went by really
But do you
quick.
see the energy in the masjid?
Yeah.
Many people are here. The masjid is full of people.
Yeah.
It's amazing,
SubhanAllah,
isn't it?
SubhanAllah. So much potential.
Alhamdulillah.
So, Sheikh, the hadith mentions we're going to be asked about knowledge. What does that look like? And like, what does that mean in practical terms?
Okay, Bismillah wa sallallahu ala Rasulillah. You know, the first ayah was revealed in the Qur'an, the commands from Allah is to read.
صح. اقرأ.
Iqra. For Islam put a lot of emphasis on knowledge. Knowledge is the foundation of this religion. As a matter of fact, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have the malaika, the angel, to prostrate, to honor Adam alayhi salam, because Adam alayhi salam became their teacher. علم آدم الأسماء كلها. When Allah taught Adam the names of things, and then he asked the malaika to name them, they couldn't. Then Adam alayhi salam taught them, become their teacher. And therefore this Islam is a religion of knowledge. You have to seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. Always you have to be learning.
In every process of life.
In every process of life, okay? And that's why they say two kind of memes in Arabic. The word meme, you know, meme,
Yeah.
the letter meme.
Yeah.
لا يتعلمان. Two type of memes, because the word in Arabic starts with the letter meme. مستحي ومستكبر. The person who's shy of learning, shy doesn't want to ask.
Yeah.
Or arrogance. Arrogant person have arrogance, doesn't want to learn.
Yeah.
Those two people will never learn. Therefore, they require humility and ability to seek knowledge without being shy of asking or making mistakes. Now, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم ومسلمة. Seeking knowledge is an obligation for every male and female. And
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. Old, young,
yes.
doesn't matter.
And you can learn from young person
صح.
and an old person.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the age of a person.
You mentioned in one of the episodes about how you used to teach older people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 13 years old reading Riyadh al-Salihin.
صح. Yeah.
You know, therefore, and you seek hikmah, wisdom from anybody, regardless of that person is. Rasulullah said that hikmah dallatul mu'min. Wisdom is the lost property of a believer. Whenever he or she find that wisdom,
Yeah.
they claim it. Because that we're being asked always to learn from others. Okay? Now, the importance of knowledge is that there's what we call religious literacy.
Okay.
A person must know the basic things about Islam first.
Okay.
The things that they cannot afford to be ignorant of.
Like what?
Like if a person become a young person, prayer become obligatory on them, they have to know how to pray.
Yeah.
You know, in Adam Center, we have all of these classes,
Yeah.
Qurtuba classes and Ilm programs and
Yeah.
classes for adults and so forth to teach them
Yeah.
basic things about Islam.
Yeah.
Because we believe that we have to be a community of knowledge. The largest programs at Adam Center are our schools, Sunday school, Saturday schools.
Yeah.
You know, and for those parents who want to know how to register the children for Tahfiz al-Quran, Ta'lim al-Quran, and so on, they can go to Adam's website or Qurtuba classes. Now, but there's Islamic knowledge, and there's a knowledge in general. All the knowledge that are beneficial, consider Islamic knowledge. Or consider
All the knowledge is beneficial.
beneficial,
Islamic
considering
knowledge.
Islam encourages people to learn.
Yeah.
That's why Imam al-Ghazali, rahimahullah, in his book, Ihya al-Madin, have different categories. Like a person who studying medicine, for example. That's a person, is a very important person in human life.
Yeah, it's crucial.
And that it called for the kifaya. You must have medical doctors,
صح.
engineers, and all of people of different expertise and professions.
Yeah.
Now, but it's important not to be arrogant. The more you learn, the more you should become more humble. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Alaq, after he mentioned knowledge, he said, كَلَّا إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَيَضْغَى أَنْ رَآهُ اسْتَغْنَى. Human being become arrogant.
Yeah.
With all these big degrees.
Yeah.
And so,
Master's, PhD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how much you know, it's still there's certain things you don't know.
Exactly. Musa and Khidr.
Good example.
Yeah.
The story of Musa and Khidr.
Yeah.
When Musa alayhi salam was asked who the most learned person in the face of the earth, Musa said me. At that time he was not arrogant. But he thought, because he's the Prophet of Allah, it's Kalimullah, that he does not know anybody have more access to knowledge than him.
Yeah.
But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't accept that from him and sent him to Al-Khidr, and he learned things that he did not learn before. Knowledge, there's two paths to knowledge.
Okay.
One of them the books,
Okay.
and one of them the expertise, experiential knowledge based on experience.
Okay.
وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيَعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهِ. You learn about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His attributes and sifat, and the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But when you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you get to know Him better. You know who is He from the descriptions, from the text of how you relate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But when you pray, there's a sweetness. It comes to the heart. It is not in the book. That a knowledge that happened to you through the experiencing, worshiping of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That وَعَلَّمْنَاهُ مِن لَدُنَّا عِلْمًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Khidr special knowledge. And وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهِ. Be conscious of Allah, Allah increase your knowledge. Now, it's very important, the idea of knowledge in Islam, because Islam is a religion that opened the doors for a person to reflect on the universe. For example, Allah called us to reflect in the universe. In Surah Ali Imran, ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف ألسنتكم وألوانكم من آيات إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب. The first ayah that's mentioned in Surah Al-Rum. ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف ألسنتكم وألوانكم. Among the signs of Allah is the creation of heaven and earth and the variation of your language and your colors. Very surely that are signs for us to reflect. For the Quran asking us to reflect, asking us to reflect in history, in reflecting the universe, and to reflect and contemplate in the Quran. Ramadan is the month of the Quran. Therefore, it is about ability to open our mind, our hearts to the sign of Allah. Whether the sign, the ayat in the Quran, or the sign in the universe. And we combine them together, we connect them together. The sign of the universe and the signs in the text in the book.
So Shaykh, what would you say for everybody that's watching right now, that's thirsty for this knowledge, that wants to gain beneficial knowledge? Where would you say where to start?
With the Quran. It starts with the Quran. Understanding the Quran. And reading the seerah, the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why? Because the connection between the Quran and the seerah, the Quran is the text, the seerah is the living text. Rasulullah lived the Quran. كان خلقه القرآن. So you connect the both. You cannot understand the seerah without the Quran, the Quran without the seerah. Connect them, the life of the Prophet ﷺ and the text. The other thing is that a person must also seek knowledge. Sheikh Google. I'm sorry.
ChatGPT.
Yeah. Everything that fast food.
Yeah. Microwave, real quick.
There's something about learning together.
In person.
In person. In person or on virtual.
Yeah.
Just being together.
Yeah.
Because you bounce in ideas, you're reflecting together, and you have a teacher that been trained in some level in explaining the text.
Yeah.
But this religion of Islam is a religion of knowledge. Yeah. And, 85% almost, or maybe 80% of Muslim scholars of the past, they were non-Arabs. Yeah.
SubhanAllah.
Like Bukhari, Razi, Nisai, just Nasafi, just big list of scholars who are not non-Arabs. They come and learn Islam, they learn Arabic language, they have access to the Qur'an, and they become expert. Even Sibawayhi, one known the scholar of Arabic language, grammar, was not an Arab. For every Muslim who listen to us, they have to seek knowledge in Islam and to make sure that they have access to the book. Learning the Quran, learning the Arabic, reading the tafsir, reading the translations. All of that give you access to the Quran.
SubhanAllah. Jazakallah khair, Shaykh.
Barakallah, jazakallah khair.
And that's it. SubhanAllah. Jazakallah khair so much, Shaykh, for all those episodes, all that knowledge. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. And for everybody that's watching, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for watching. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salam. Thank you for tuning into all the episodes of Suhoor Talks with Imam Magid. Feel inspired to learn? Click the link below and get started.